So before I started recording this, I did try to get on World at War, just for a little bit of some familiarity, you know, getting a little used to the whole World War II setting. There's no lobbies on that game. Like, I was completely alone. I even went in, like, normal team deathmatch. I actually found 3 people that were in free-for-all. That was strange. Never seen that before. That was really depressing. And then I tried to do MW2 and the disc didn't work, so I didn't feel like trying to get it to work. So I just said, fuck it. I could have played Black Ops 1, but I had already started plugging in my PS4. Are you serious?
UAV recon standing by. Airstrike standing by.
I went for the no-scope. I said, fuck it. I could have just skimmed him and, like, hit his head, but whatever. I mean, I'm just going for random shit now. Some updates coming out for the little montage on my channel, MW2, MWR. I got a preview. It's looking... Oh, yeah. This song goes so good with everything. I didn't know how good it would go with it until I saw what Green does. Like, this man is just a magician. I know I give Barker a lot of praise and everything, but Green... I like you. You are a great man. This man works quick, fast, and magical fingers. Man is a lady killer. It could be a guy killer. I mean, whatever you're into. But speaking of montages, too, I mean, am I leaking it right now? I might be leaking it. It's not like FaZe making montages is something that is really a surprise. I mean, Ocam's 50 was like a surprise kind of deal. But okay, so we got a montage in the works, all right? I'm gonna message Spratty because I'm gonna have to delete this whole thing if he didn't. Let's message the Sprat. Okay, I just asked him. I got the okay. So it may not be out for a while. This next Team Taj that's coming out, the next FaZe Team Taj, I am gonna carry the fuck out of it. I'm gonna have so many clips in this Team Taj. Back when I was in Cure, and with all of like the past Team Tajes that I've ever been in, with basically every team that I've ever been in, I never had that many clips in any of the Team Tajes. It was just a combination of, oh, I didn't care, or I didn't send anything in, or I just simply didn't have anything that fit the standard. And since I wasn't in those Team Tajes very often, that's where I got the whole, you know, perception of, oh, Jev is trash, Jev is this, Jev is that, Jev isn't very good. And on top of that, my videos also didn't help, you know, my persona of being bad at the game, because I didn't sit around for, you know, hours and hours at a time each and every single day, or at least just a couple hours, and just recording my highlights of my gameplay anyway. If I did that, maybe more people would have respected me and didn't think that all I did was sit around all day and just like get mad and shit. But I mean, I do that a lot, but I'm not just, you know, a bearded ball of anger. These guys are camping so hard, it's going to be an aneurysm. They're setting up all the claymores in here. I'm going to throw up. Holy fucking shit, he got people watching his back! Are you gonna have Savage in your name and you're hiding the entire game, you pussy? It's a cute chopper you got there. I actually missed? Are you I'm 1 in 14. I have a personal vendetta against this guy. Finally, he fucking died. Don't stop that. Stop that whole sneaking shit. Oh, there he is again. Please take it off. I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't really care about getting respect from people through montages and shit like that. I realize, like, there are things that matter to me way more at this point. I'm leaving this lobby. It's absolutely awful. I'm not playing that lobby either. I should have played MW2 or some shit. This Team Taj won't be out for a while or whatever, but it's got, like, I got a whole mess of clips in this thing. People used to make fun of me for either A, not being in the montages, or B, only having 1 or 2 clips in it or whatever. Even though ever since, like, The Return and all those other little montages and Team Tajes that I've been in now, I mean, I still get people saying shit to me all the time about, like, being bad or whatever, but it used to really affect me. Like, I swear it used to actually affect me, like, really bad. I used to sit around and obsess about trying to make like a really good montage or something like that, and then I'll get through the whole thing or get the montage together and I'll just hate it at the end and just not release it, and just, I don't know. I thought really hard about it. That's probably why Forgever felt so like nerve-wracking for me, but it went down really well. So even though I got like little flack here and there or whatever, but I got way more love than you know, hate on that video. So I don't have any idea when it's out. I don't know who has the most clips in the thing. I don't know who has the opener and closer. I don't think I'm gonna have closer or anything like that, but I've just contributed a lot to this one, so there's a lot in there. Yep, keep on sitting on those, buddy. Honestly, a part of me is really happy about the way that the community has kind of like gone and like expanded to all these things. Like kind of how the whole Call of Duty community has like a bunch of personalities in it and stuff, even though Call of Duty is, you know, it's in its state right now. All of these people in the Call of Duty community, like a lot of people were able to branch out and reach out to these things. Since they were able to reach out to these things, it pulls more people into our community, or at least people that know about this community, even though they're not, you know, making montage after montage after montage like they used to. It's still really cool to see all of that. There was like a lot of, I remember getting a whole lot of flack when I initially joined FaZe because it seemed like I was attacking the montage scene and said, oh, fuck this, because of the way that I worded some things, saying that you don't need to make montages to get recognized in this community. Just show people who you are. Like, as corny as that sounds, back then, like, there were only a few people out there, at least that were popular anyway, that were actually speaking and commentating over things and telling stories and jokes and having comedy and all of that stuff. Back then, you couldn't tell who was who if you literally just blocked the kill feed. Obviously, you could, you know, differentiate appreciate some playstyles or whatever, or whoever had like a really nice shot on a certain game or whatever, but you know what I'm saying. I wanted to encourage people to like the person behind all of the clips, if that made sense. And I guess the way that I explained it before, people took it as like, oh, fuck montages, just sit here and tell life stories and scream at a video game and hope you get traction. There's a lot of luck in YouTube, so whatever works, works, right? But that's not what I meant by it, and I got a lot of flack for that. It didn't really result in a shit ton of dislikes on my videos or anything like that. I mean, I think my most disliked video ever on my channel has like 1,000 or, yeah, only like over 1,000 dislikes or something like that, and that was from a certain group of people that I'm not gonna talk about again, because it seems like every single time you mention them, they just attack you. Sorry. I didn't even know it was a thing until it happened. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. At that point in time, I couldn't imagine anything worse than working on a montage for months and months at a time, only for everybody to hate it. I imagine that to be the absolute worst thing that could ever happen to you on YouTube. Ever. And that pales in comparison to what can happen on YouTube now. This shit is next level. YouTube has gotten bigger. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but yeah, keep an eye out for that. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna make a Friday the 13th video, and since I'm done with the character-specific videos, I'm just gonna be playing it, and whatever happens, happens in those videos now. To be fair, it was pretty much whatever happens, happens, but now I'm just gonna actually play the characters that I want to play. At least feel like I have to be locked into a certain character anyway. It's not like it was even that bad to begin with. I had a lot of fun making all of those, you know, character-specific videos, so yeah, be on the lookout for a Friday the 13th video tomorrow, and be on the lookout for that Team Taj in the coming weeks, months, hopefully not too many months so everybody forgets about it. I mean, I'll probably talk about it again at some point. I'll remind you, because I'm not gonna let this slide. I'm excited. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jeb, guys. Later.